Karen Miller here from Asleep at Last. Welcome to another one of my videos. So today I'm talking about the sleep environment. Now, in case you're not aware of what I mean by sleep environment, it's basically the room in which they sleep. So setting that up in a way that enables and encourages healthy and positive sleep habits going forward is really useful. So once you move baby into their own room, the first thing I will say is clear it of all distractions. Don't use things like cot mobiles. Don't put lots of toys in the cot, cuddly toys, or too many things hanging here, there and everywhere, because once baby gets from about 6 months onwards, they do become very nosy and very inquisitive, and those things can really act as distractions to their sleep. So as difficult as it is, because I know it's nice to decorate baby's room, I would really try and keep it as minimal as possible, and especially inside the cot itself, you don't really want to have anything in there in terms of, say, sleep habits. You don't want anything hanging or anything loose, especially for young babies. Maybe just one comfy toy for them to grab onto that is breathable, and that's pretty much it. So that's the first thing to say. Next, keeping the room dark. The reason why this is important is because melatonin, which is the sleepy hormone, is more readily produced in darkness. By dark, I mean pitch black. So if you can read a book in there, that usually means it's not dark enough. I know that it's not always possible to get it as dark as that, especially in the early hours or in the summer months. So just do what you can. If you don't have blackout blinds, which are a really great way of achieving this, or blackout curtains, or you're going away, tinfoil is a really great alternative, because you can push it right up to the edges of the window and it gets the room really, really dark. So the next thing to look at is the temperature of the room. You're looking for about between 18 and 20 degrees, no more, no less. Baby's core body temperature will drop in the early hours around about 3 a.m. So making sure they're adequately dressed with an adequately rated TOG rated sleep bag is ideal. Sleep bags rather than anything else like blankets is preferable right up until they're toddlers. Swaddles are really good for newborn babies and young babies right up until they roll, because it just gives them that feeling of being cuddled and keeps them nice and snuggly and warm. And yeah, just consider the season that you're in and the temperature of your room, and make sure that you're not overdressing them or underdressing them, because temperature does play a part. White noise is a really great tool, especially from birth. I wouldn't introduce it if you haven't done so. If your baby is around 5-6 months, don't introduce it from there. But if your baby's younger than that, then use white noise. They absolutely love it. It gives them something to focus on, and it helps to relax them and get them to sleep, basically. And yeah, that's essentially it when it comes to the sleep environment. There's just some really key things that lots of people are not necessarily aware of that will actually help. Make sure that you have the room dark for naps as well as night sleep, and make sure that you get into a habit of having a nice little 10 to 15 minute wind down routine before naps and bedtime. Just again to introduce that as early as possible. Babies love that, even as young as 12 to 16 weeks, to have the little wind down routine and to show them that sleep is coming. Comfy toys are really useful as well, because again it acts as a sleepy cue. In terms of motion sleep, I would avoid trying to get them to sleep on the go once they're sort of past 4-5 months, because they struggle to get into a deep sleep when out and about and in motion from this age. If it's unavoidable, it's best to do it in the morning or the afternoon, but just try and have their lunch nap, their main big nap, in their own beds, because it's really key that they learn to sleep well in their own beds, in their own environments, and babies and toddlers will sleep better in their own beds if they are used to that, and their sleep quality will be much better as well. So I hope you found those tips useful. Please hit like if you did, and remember to subscribe to be notified of when I do more videos. Thanks guys, bye.